Not only that, India, in multi-countries, becoming very strong and growing and making India very, very proud. So, Harsh, very happy that you are here and very, very happy that you all might be knowing Harsh is very apt. He believes in innovation. He drives innovation. And look at the kind of products what Marico has come out with continuously and what has been doing. I think it's very much part of the gene. And when Kayak Clinic was opened, it was first of its kind. Even if you look at the latest one in this venture, is the aqua therapy. It is very, very new thing. The how you can treat using aqua kind of this thing. It is two of the kind of first of its kind of studios, aqua studios, and doing very, very well. And he doesn't hesitate to travel the roadless. And that's very, very important for entrepreneurs. I think India very, very much requires this. What is more fascinating to me on Hush is that a lot of people come here, create wealth, meaningful wealth. Business is, in a way, if you look at the process of creating wealth, you create a lot of employment. That itself is one of the biggest CSR. Because when employment creation is not an easy task, and country requires more and more entrepreneurs of that sort. What I'm more fascinated by Harsh is that the time he spends. Now he's not in day-to-day, actively into day-to-day Marico this thing. He's only a chairman and looking at the kind of thing overall how things are going. But spends a lot of time in encouraging a lot of social initiatives that will drive entrepreneurship. I think you might be knowing that the recent one what is done is the Ascent Foundation. And that brings in a lot of entrepreneurs, the budding entrepreneurs together. A group of entrepreneurs meet periodically once in a month, exchange ideas, help each other without financial help, through ideas exchange and with very, very strict protocols and processes. I think periodic meeting helps them to grow and navigate their destination amongst themselves. I think that's very nice. Also, he is one very long back instituted Marico Innovation Foundation, which is also very nice to see that how he has been encouraging a lot of small companies and innovative ones to kind of come up through the Marico Innovation Foundation. It spends a lot of time. And the last this thing also is, you know, that the coconut farmers, how to double their income through cultivation. That also I think it's a very, very fascinating. We make money is very different, but how do we impact the society in another way is very, very important. Harsh, you too very tall amongst many people who only look and go only behind money. And the time you spend for other causes is amazing. I think you now spend more than 80% of your time towards the social cause and upliftment of the society. As he was coming here, before he came here, he was spending time with 30 starting entrepreneurs, the Assam group of entrepreneurs, master class as to how to kind of retain HR talent and build an organization. So you could have done a 3-hour class, and that speaks volume about that. I think that's very nice. I'm very happy to have you and your time, and we'll always be happy and looking forward to hearing from you guys. I also would like to thank and happy that we partnered with MMA. MMA is represented by Ravichandran and Dr. Vijay Kumar, both of them are here. President is unfortunately not able to be present here. But I think MMA has doing a very, very important role in taking the awards to the next level. And we are very happy, and the quality awards, the process that gets improved, I'm sure you all will know. We are very happy that year on year we continue to improve on that. And also would like to thank Terry Thomas, EY, for continuing to handle the process from the day one. I think Terry has been there as a one single point contact from EY. I think processes are absolutely etched in gold, I can say that. And that brings in the kind of rigor, and I think there is no one can do this thing, the kind of quality and the rigor and the awardees, you can see the kind of final outcome. So thanks Terry for that. The 8th Syndication Innovation Award is very happy that it's happening in the kind of my father's this thing, reminding that innovation is very important. As you all know, that CavinKare will continue to mentor the innovators, and we spend time with them in terms of that whenever they need also, it's a kind of thing, we spend time with them. We are a catalyst We never take any stake in them. It's a very important thing, that pledge we do, so that we don't kind of think we are not here to take. However much it's an interesting, great idea, all these things, we only play a catalyst role. I think my team is committed. We are very happy that my team members along with me give a lot of time in encouraging the budding entrepreneurs. So all I would like to say that is, when my father started business, and he came out with a lot of, he was an innovator, came with continuously with a lot of ideas. Sometimes you are ahead of time, and my father did the same thing. He was ahead of time, at least by 10 years. So he believed in the idea. He created in 1972, 73, he created the sachet, but persevered, perfected it, all those things. In the process, he has to sell off a lot of the family-owned property, selling land and running the business, running the family and so on. So as it was the kind of thing, there were a lot of people, my relatives and friends of my father's were behind the back were ridiculing that he is a wealth destroyer. Little did they knew that my father left behind a great wealth to the nation, creating millions and millions of jobs. I think this is what innovators can do. Very important. Sometimes I think it's relentless pursuit towards their belief and going behind such big cause. An idea can turn and create millions and millions of jobs. So all I would like to say is that the kind of efforts that go into the kind of thing is amazing. Also would like to take this opportunity to thank the jury members. Lakshmi is here, Mali is here, and all the jury members who are present, I think, put enormous efforts in making it the kind of the rigor that has come out. Thank you very much, all the jury members. Also would like to recognize the presence of Ambassador of Monaco. Thank His Excellency. Thank you, Mr. Patrick Medicine. Thank you. Also, Ms. Rajiv Machari is here. Thanks, Rajiv. So we would like to kind of think, without delaying, I would like to take it to the next this thing, and I would like to end my speech with a quote. And I think it's true it has happened in my life. I'm sure it will happen in anybody's life, provided you believe in it and act on it. And this quote is by Paul J. Mayer. Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, and enthusiastically act upon must inevitably come to pass. Thank you.
So we said that what can we do? And while interacting with our customers, consumers, we realized that people, Indians especially, like oats which are savory oats and not sweet oats. If you offer just plain oats, we can make sweet oats out of that. So we said that if Maggi can do something to the noodles in terms of offering various value-added noodles, can we do the same thing to the oats? So we went a little overboard on taste. For South we had specific tastes like pongal and a few other relevant tastes for South. North we had, in West we had pav bhaji taste to oats. And we pioneered that savory oats category. And in that category, the category has grown in the last 4 or 5 years now. It's almost become 150 crore category. We have a 70% market share. So again, pioneering something, understanding what the consumer wants and leveraging it in the marketplace. So how do you drive innovation is very critical. And I think you need a certain type of culture if you want innovation to be driven on a perpetual basis. I think you need, first of all, people who are diverse, who are self-motivated, and who are working in a company which has a very open kind of culture where people can talk to each other. Innovation doesn't happen in just R&D labs, In many cases, the brand manager saw it. In some cases, somebody else saw it, talks to somebody else, and that's how, from an initial idea to the final stage, it undergoes many iterations, changes, and develops into a viable, I would say, prototype, which has to be tested with the consumer. So you need a very open environment. You need people who are driven. You need to have that mindset of experimentation, that it's okay to fail, because any experiment, multiple innovations I can talk about have failed. But if somebody takes an intelligent experiment and for whatever reason it doesn't work out, and if the management uses that example to punish that person and not giving that increment or not giving that deserved promotion, then nobody will take this in the organization. So it's very important for the organization to not only encourage experimentation, but also to ensure that you're not punished for failures out of intelligent experimentation. If somebody does a foolish thing, yes, you should punish that person. But in intelligent experimentation, because there is no shortcut to being present in the market. They say you can do market research, but market research has a lot of limitations,
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you a collection of videos on the latest trends in innovation, which is what the theme of this evening is. It's all of these innovations that we've put together in the form of a video are taking the world by storm. Some of you may have already seen these videos in the comfort of your homes on your mobile phones, but anything that's done together is always a pleasure, right? So we're going to quickly have a look. May I have the video, please?
planting material, quality planting material. அதில் வந்து ஜெனடிக் பியூரிட்டி இருக்கணும், வெரைட்டி பியூரிட்டி இருக்கணும், ஈல்ட் அஷூரன்ஸ் இருக்கணும். இந்த 3 அம்சங்களும் சேர்ந்த ஒரு பிளான்டிங் மெட்டீரியல் இருந்தால் விவசாயிகளோட இன்கம் ஜாஸ்தி இருக்குது. அப்படி அந்த இந்த 3 அம்சங்களும் சேர்ந்தது தான் லீஃப் கேப்சர் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு டெக்னாலஜிங்க. இதில் வந்து இந்த டெக்னாலஜி ரொம்ப சிம்பிள், அதுக்கு நடைமுறைப்படுத்துகிற விதங்களும் சிம்பிள் தான். இதுக்கு வந்து தேவையான காஸ்ட், இந்த இன்ஃப்ராஸ்ட்ரக்சர் காஸ்ட் வந்து ரொம்ப வந்து மினிமம். அப்படி இதை நடைமுறைப்படுத்துறதுனால லேபர் அவங்களும் வந்து பெருசாக எஜுகேஷன் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் எதுவும் வேண்டியதே இல்லை. அப்புறம் இதில் வந்து எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் பவர் வந்து யூஸே இல்லை. அதுபோல் வந்து என்வரன்மெண்டல் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி, இதெல்லாம் சேர்ந்தது தான் இந்த இன்னோவேஷன். இந்த இன்னோவேஷனுக்கு பின்னால் இருந்த என்னோட அம்மா, என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், பள்ளிக்கான
Thank you CavinKare and MMA for giving us this award. And I would also like to thank my college, Cultivating College of Technology, and last but not least my parents who never told a no to anything. And thank you all so much. And this award is something that is really encouraging and motivating to our company, and we feel this will take us to our next step ahead. Thank you.
This kind of dedication is actually motivating people like us to bring all the innovative products to India. Indian economy is growing and we are marching towards 5 trillion economy. Our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi has requested people to visit Indian destinations. And believe me, my friends, Andaman is part of India. A lot of my friends ask me, should I get my passports ready to travel to Andaman? You just need your Aadhaar card to fly 2 hours to Andaman. It's the most pristine beauty beaches available there. World's 3rd best beach is in Andaman, which is in Swarajdeep Island, White Sand Beach. It's so must-see itinerary in the world. I take privilege to invite you all to Andamans and experience coral safari. We are also creating another brand called Andaman Boat Club, where India's first wake park we are bringing.
I could notice C.k.Ranganathan sir walking here and there, inviting, welcoming each and every person coming in, be it a top official, a manager, a CEO or whoever, or coming down to either a sub-staff or driver or car, anybody it is, he was having this smiling face with a warm, welcoming face which he always had. It was actually very inspiring. Like, young entrepreneurs like us look up to you for the person you are. And also for the wealth creation you're talking about, it's really inspiring.